Hello, I'm Greg Cergol, in tonight for Joe Moskowitz.
It broadens their horizon and it makes their mind think, okay, you know what? I fly a plane, I could do just about anything.
The program's so popular that 70 city students are now waiting to take part. A lack of funding is what's keeping them grounded. It costs roughly $10,000 to train each of the young pilots.
On the eve of the 30th anniversary of the assassination of President Kennedy, questions that won't go away are again echoing across America. 3 decades after the horror of Dallas, many still wonder who killed the president and why, and they also wonder about what might have been if JFK had lived.
Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
I'm Greg Cergol, 4 days old and no end in sight.
The mood here at Katz Women's Hospital this Mother's Day a lot different than it was a year ago, when this virus still carried with it a lot of anxiety and many unknowns.
News 4's Greg Cergol live in Mineola for us to explain. Wow, Greg.
Guys, this operation was under investigation for about 18 months, and prosecutors say the crew allegedly took advantage of the demand for drugs that skyrocketed during the pandemic.
The coastal waters are warming just because of the climate change issues.
And that warmer water, Gilmore says, is also drawing species of tropical fish north from the Carolinas and Florida, adding to the sharks' daily feast.
Those species that we haven't seen very much are becoming more and more prevalent.
The sharks off our shore, however, are not new. They've always been here. Sandbar and sand tiger and spinner sharks. None, Gilmore says, is a threat to man. We're live in Watermill. Greg Cergol, News 4 New York.
Hope you enjoyed that trip down memory lane. It is my distinct pleasure to present the Excellence in Newscasting Award to Greg Cergol.
I almost didn't recognize some of those images. I want to thank Deborah and LIIFE for this honor. I started to think when I came here, what is a news reporter doing at a film event like this? And I think that it's because, like all of you, we're storytellers, and we all know the power of a good story. It can make people think, it can change situations, so we share that in common, and I want to urge all of you guys to keep chasing your next project and working hard, and wish you all the best with that. The last couple of years have been challenging with the pandemic and the political tides that have turned against journalism, but I've never been prouder to be part of this profession in the last couple of years, and I dedicate this to all my colleagues. And one last thing, you know, it's funny, in the last few years in journalism, we've started to talk about the impact it has on us, covering all these crazy, tragic, difficult things. And the only reason that I can get through this is because of my wife. Thank you.
Keep it going for him, y'all. Keep it going for Mr. Greg Cergol.